The newest tool in the fight to defend our borders arrives.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, F&M Senator John Boswick promises to fight that ammunition charge filed against him in the court today.
Alleged claims of racism dismissed by Tamale school officials, and they also have support of parents. We'll tell you all about it.
And 5 days to go to the start of the first World Relays. The Bahamas Tonight, the National Report, starts now.
Now in HD. ZNS Network presents The Bahamas Tonight. This portion of the news brought to you by BTC Every Day.
The first of 9 new vessels to help man the country's borders arrived in the capital from Holland today. Hello and good evening and welcome to The Bahamas Tonight, the late night edition. I'm Andrew Knowles.
And I'm Kishla Adderley. The HMBS Pt.1 May, constructed by Damon Shipyards, was completed ahead of schedule, and the ship, manned by a crew of 24, will soon begin patrolling Bahamian waters.
Cleopatra Murphy tonight tells us that the National Security Minister and Defense Force officials said this new boat is important to defending the country's borders.
With a price tag of 11 million euros, the HMBS Pt.1 May arrived at Prince George Wharf Monday morning, the first of 9 vessels expected to strengthen the Royal Bahamas Defense Force's border protection capabilities with regard to migrant patrols and drug smuggling. The government spent an estimated $14.7 million on the 42-meter vessel, the most expensive of the fleet, whose price tag also includes the cost of equipment. The fleet is being purchased through the $232 million Sandy Bottom project. Commanding officer of the HMBS Pt.1 May, Chappelle Wims, boasted of its capabilities.
A 42-meter vessel that has an effective operational range of about 2,500 miles. We pretty much sailed from the Azores to the Bahamas without refueling. So it lends to being able to do our job and be out for a longer period without having to come back and refuel. It carries a crew of about 24 persons, which is adequate to respond to any incidents or any issues that we may have in our waters.
Minister of National Security, the Honorable Dr. Bernard Nottage, commenting on the significance of the acquisition, pointing out that the new vessels will make the Defense Force more efficient as Marines man the nation's borders. He says it would also please fishermen who are concerned about poaching by Dominicans.
The last boat to be produced, the Roro, is going to be of inestimable value to us in terms of assisting aid, for example, in the case of hurricanes and so forth, or disasters of any kind throughout the islands. This is a big day for us, this first day. And by the time we get all of the vessels, I think that we would have a significantly enhanced security.
Commander Nedley Martinborough maintains the new vessels will fill a void that has been missing for a number of years. He confirmed 2 existing Defense Force vessels, the HMBS Nassau and the HMBS Bahamas, will be refurbished with their costs included in the Sandy Bottom project's budget. That also includes modernizations to Defense Force bases at Coral Harbor, Gunpoint Ragged Island, and Matthewtown in Agua.
Given the existing fleet at the completion of the Sandy Bottom project, that should suffice maritime security from the surface level for some years to come. I would dare say the next 15 or 20 years.
The fleet of vessels is on pace to be completed ahead of schedule, with the next set to arrive sometime in July. Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.
There's more news to come from the National Stadium.
You're watching The Bahamas Tonight.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Lux Men's Warehouse.